Hello everyone and welcome back to a Monado Force video. Let's just dive right into the video though, because as you can see on the screen, GameStop has leaked the Ocarina of Time remake for Switch 2. What? Yeah, I know I'm a couple of days late, and if you're into this kind of thing, you probably already seen this a couple of days ago. But what do you mean one of Nintendo's most trusted sellers for physical and digital games has leaked the remake? So, according to this viral screenshot floating around online, The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time for Nintendo Switch 2, priced at $60, and a release date of August 4th, 2026, less than a month from now. Now, I personally don't think it will be $60. I think it will be $70, and I will get to why here soon. But let's jump over to the release date. In order for Nintendo to do this, they would have to print and shadow drop the thing, be like, hey, guess what? We have gameplay now. You can watch it. And then the release date will be next week. There you go. No hype or anything, really. Because we haven't seen anything else for the game besides a little teaser in the June Nintendo Direct last month. So it just wouldn't make any sense to have this be the release date. What I honestly think, and a lot of people do too, this is a pre-order date. Nintendo will have a Zelda dedicated direct, and then sometime in the middle or right after, they will be like, hey, you like what you see? Well, here you go. You can now pre-order the game. And then we'll also get the official release date as well. That's what I think the August 4th thing is here for. Because as Nintendo Prime, someone I'm about to get into, discussed earlier, GameStop's like placeholder dates for games that haven't been officially announced, like the release dates haven't been officially announced, is 12/31. So why is this August 4th? The whole thing could be fake. It could be. But then we're going to dive into Nintendo Prime's live from last night. And Nintendo Prime, if you do not like me showing this, DM me on Discord and I will take the video down. But we're going to dive into his live from last night and kind of see what he shows.
Existing. Do not link to web pages that don't exist if they never existed before. They get those links by having their AI bots crawl your website and populate the link into the Google search. So for the link to the Ocarina of Time page to even be on Google, it had to have existed at one point. But it was taken down. And you might not want to take my word for it, so you don't have to. Why don't we show you a video? A video. But now I can't. But where is it? Oh, here it is. Let's show you a video that someone happened to record before the site was taken down. Because it turns out someone did verify this stuff. We got this Hero of Time guy. Watch this. Watch this. He verified this back when the news broke, before the page was taken down. One, he's got his search up. You're seeing right here. Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time at GameStop. Ocarina of Time, Nintendo Switch 2. This item is currently not available online. Release date 8/4. Release date instead of pre-order. Interesting. Huh? Interesting. So, let's hit play. Now watch. It's right there in the search. He tapped on it. It opens up. Oh, look at that! Look at that! The page is real. It exists. They just took it down. Now, he does scroll down on the page and it doesn't give any information, right? It doesn't say you can pre-order it. It doesn't give a release date like it does in the description. But that data that it had of 8/4, it pulled from the actual Zelda page. It didn't pull it from another game. So before this was taken down, all of that data that was summarized on the Google search was pulled from the actual Ocarina of Time website. So Yeah, it's real. The page existed. The description existed. Nate the Hate's wrong. And it feels weird to say. It feels weird to say that Nate the Hate's just wrong. But he is. And it's not, and he's wrong because he didn't have a source on this.
So yeah. It's very weird what things are going on right now about this remake. And I don't really know what to think of it. He also, in his live from last night, goes in to explain about the store called Play It, located in Ohio. You can see there are 4 locations in Ohio right here. I don't know anything about them. They seem to be a legit store. They don't do shipping. You have to go in person. I do know that. But as you can see on the screen, as I scroll down, they are currently, and I mean currently, taking pre-orders, taking people's money for pre-orders for Ocarina of Time for Switch 2 at $70. The pre-orders are live at that store. The only place in the US, I believe, that is doing pre-orders right now for Ocarina of Time. Did they break an agreement with Nintendo? They could have. Their store could be going down. They could be not getting any copies. If it's fake, if they're just trying to generate hype, people pay money for this. People pay to pre-order. If it's fake, they could get sued. So they must be fairly confident that it's going to be $70 and that they're going to have the pre-orders for Ocarina of Time, because paying money under false pretenses, really good grounds to sue upon. I just don't know what to think of it, because we have this here, $70, Ocarina of Time. Pre-orders are live. I could seriously pre-order, put in my card information, apparently claim 10% off, and just pre-order the game right now if I wanted to drive to Ohio. And then you have GameStop, the leak over at GameStop, that GameStop took it down, obviously, but August 4th, 2026. What does that mean? I mean, August 4th, as the time of recording this, July 19th, about a couple weeks away. So we're going to see what happens in about a couple weeks. Will this leak be true? Will the pre-orders here be true? No one really knows until August 4th. They also say more info coming soon. So again, this store right here in Ohio, they seem fairly confident that they're going to have the remake. And if they broke agreements with Nintendo, that could also cause them to not have them. So hopefully they're not trying to get an edge on the competition and lose out on the copies. But yeah, I don't know what to think of the whole thing. So really, just leave your guys' thoughts in the comments below. Also, I want to learn how to make better videos. As you can tell, this is probably not really good quality. I want to learn how to make better videos with a bigger audience. So if you don't mind, click that like button. Click the subscribe. Click that bell notification bar so that you can get notifications for new videos. Recommend my videos to your friends, and most importantly, join the description. Join the Discord. Join the Discord in the description below to not only see new videos being announced, but also play Mario Kart, Smash Bros, or just talk video games in general, as just like this Nintendo Direct that could be happening for Ocarina of Time Remake for Switch 2. I've been the Monata Force, and it's been great sharing these ideas with you. I'll see you guys next time. Monata Force out!